And now we have Indah, who's going to present about how ecotourism supports nature conservation in Borneo. Indah, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Hold up. It's on the camera.
Yes, we can hear you, Indah.
Yep. All right. Thank you for the opportunity that has been given to me. It's such an honor to presenting my little work among the amazing people and panelists and speakers, and also awesome students from Mumbai. Should I start share my screen? All right. Let me know if you guys can see it.
That's all right. We can see it.
Sweet. So, in this opportunity, I would like to just like share of my work that I've been working on and I'm doing since I undergrad. And the focus of my work is on field course and the visit, which is our biggest main goal is to do conserve the forest. A little bit introductions about who am I. I'm currently a master's student of conservation and biodiversity at University of Queensland. And before that, before I'm a student, I am working as opportunities and visit coordinator with Borneo Nature Foundations, where based in Central Kalimantan, Indonesia. And then before that time, I managed to do like field course coordinator partnership with the Beyond Explorations UK and also Operation Malaysia. During that time, I also working as the biodiversity project coordinator, focused on avian vocalizations in Bornean birds. So identifying the birds with the call. Right. My side work is based in Kalimantan, which is all, if you can see my cursor, I work in North Kalimantan mostly every year, and also Central Kalimantan and East Kalimantan. And we are doing like a field course to the students and like high school student and also university students, where we went to the primary rainforest and also the secondary and degraded forest, as to see the comparisons between primary forest and like degraded area. And why is Borneo? Why is Kalimantan? Well, before that, before I expanded, Borneo is like an island, but the island is divided within two countries, Indonesia and Malaysia, and in Indonesian part we call it Kalimantan. So Borneo has one of the richest biodiversity on earth, and there are like more than about 15,000 species of plant, and then 222 mammals and more than 400 species of birds. And with also with a few types of habitats like Dipterocarps forest, pit-swarm forest, and log pool, and etc., etc. But Kalimantan is under threat. There are a lot of like factors that would become threats for Borneo, for Kalimantan, such as deforestation and also mining, gold, a lot of kind mining, and um, forest like palm oil plantations, agricultural as well. I would like to show you a little bit short video about the Borneo. Maybe you guys can hear me when the video is start. So I will stop talking in this video. Okay.
Hi, Indah. We can't hear the audio of the video. I think you have to click the optimize sharing the screen for the video.
Sorry. Is it working now?
Yeah, it's working now. Perfect.
Hutan hujan tropis Borneo merupakan warisan leluhur yang menyimpan sumber kekayaan terpendam selama ribuan tahun. Keanekaragaman hayati yang belum banyak terungkap, di mana kehidupan alam liar masih memegang kendali penuh atas keseimbangan ekosistem hutan. Keindahan surga kecil tersembunyi, berisi flora dan fauna mengagumkan yang mungkin tak terbayang sebelumnya. Namun hutan kita saat ini sedang bersedih. Pepohonan mulai berhenti bernyanyi, dedaunan berhenti melambai dan memilih untuk gugur. Udara segar berganti mencekik dan mencekam, menuju ke keheningan tak bertepi. Akankah kita akan membiarkan ini terus terjadi? Pepohonan memohon belas kasihan. Hewan-hewan melolong dalam kesakitan. Tanpa hutan dan kehidupan liar di dalamnya, tidak akan ada udara untuk kita bernafas. Tidak akan ada nyanyian suara alam yang bergema di seluruh penjuru. Dan tidak akan ada yang diwariskan untuk generasi kita selanjutnya. Namun kita bisa bersama-sama untuk memperbaiki, menjaga dan mempertahankan hutan kita, menjadikan tanah Borneo yang kembali utuh dengan berjuta-juta keceriaan di dalamnya. Karena untuk keberlangsungan kehidupan kita harus menyelamatkan kehidupan di sekitar kita.
Right. Well, if you guys have any questions, please do type in the chat whenever. So my apologize first because the video is in Indonesian, because our main focus is to attract the Indonesians to more aware about that we have this beautiful forest with a lot of type of animals in it, and it's under threat. So the aim of the activities, the field course that we do, there are three main factors that I could interact. The first one is gaining practical experience and cross-cultural knowledge for the local and international students. So every year we are working together with our partnership to not only the international students who learn about our forest, but also we bring the local Indonesian students to join with them in the field course. And they are learning about the educations and also the biodiversity and the culture of the local tribe in the village and in the area as well. the second one, of course, is support the local community by ecotourism, and this is very like a as it could be like alternative income for them. And then the third one, of course, is the awareness for the local community, which is very important to us and conservation. So our main goal is the more they are protect the area, so more people will come to see the wildlife. And then at the end, it will become like they aware that it's not all about money. It's more about um, pride and care. Take care of the forest and the wildlife. But I found it very fascinating about one of the area that we working in and the North Kalimantan side, where people already realize how important to protect the forest, and protecting the forest is part of the culture. So they already like practicing the sustainable hunting in the forest. So the issues is just to get to know them, like which one is the critical endangered species, for example, or which one is just like have the abundant species that they can hunt sustainably every year. For example, like pigs, or maybe pigs. And then what's the benefit? So after about 5 years working in the field course sector, there are more than 200 staff and students from University of Exeter, and more than about 51 students from Tanjung Pura University, the university in Indonesia, have taken part in international field course. And then more than 100 local community benefit like financially from the field trip, from the field trip every year. So they've taken part as like a driver or like homestay, and also village staff, boat driver, and then cooks, the most important things in the jungle and also in the village. And it shows that the knowledge of the local community itself is improved based on the interview that I'm doing every year. Right. So I think this is not the last slide. The research and education is very important to conservation, but it's not just that. We have to looking like a big picture, that we need to see the local people is happy. If the local people are not happy, so do the forest. So it's become like a cycle, and all become like related between research, education, and the community empowerment. All right, I would like to show you one more video, if you guys don't mind, about one of our sites in North Kalimantan. Let me know if the audio is working or not. Yeah. Is it working fine?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly.
The philosophy behind the Borneo Fields was just really quite simple. We think that if you're seriously interested in conservation, then you should do your learning in a place that still requires conservation effort. So in wilderness that is not yet protected.
What the students really gain from coming somewhere like this is a true understanding of what it is to be a tropical ecologist. So to come out into a pristine forest that really is not understood. There will be species here within 50 meters of us that no scientist has ever seen, let alone described. And I think that experience and the experience of trekking out here, the fact that it is a bit of a challenge, I think provides something that a more off-the-shelf field course really can't. The involvement of the Indonesian universities is critical to the success of the whole thing, and the students are fantastic. So they've all integrated with the Exeter students, and a lot of them are forestry students, so you know they have in-depth knowledge about the forest that we don't have, and I think there's real synergy. So hopefully they're learning a little bit from us, we're certainly learning from them, and you know the Indonesian students are helping us to talk to our guides who also have phenomenal local knowledge of the area.
So when we work with the local people, with our Dayak hosts, they are not just our guides. You know, we interact with them every day. We talk to them. We learn from them. We learn how much they value the forest and how important conservation is to them as well. But also what all the pressures are on them to utilize the land in different ways. And it's really that close collaboration with the Dayak people that is a real, I think, unexpected bonus for many students when they come here. They don't realize kind of how they will connect with people that you think are maybe very alien in culture to us, but are actually just people like us, and you get along with them very well and you learn so much from each other.
I think that we can't pretend that it's for everybody. It is fairly physically challenging, but at the same time we do everything we possibly can to ensure that we can bring the widest range of students with us. So if anything, people are surprised once they come out here that it's not quite as difficult as they might have thought.
Yeah, so coming to a place like this is just a great adventure, you know, exploring proper wilderness where very few Western people have been before. It's just a fantastic adventure. But we make sure that it's not dangerous, we prepare you well, we manage it all well so you can do it safely. It's a safe adventure.
Really for a biologist, I think there is no better experience than this, to just be immersed in the wonders of life. And all around us there's all this incredible stuff, and it's fantastically fun.
All right. Right. So we're almost at the end of the slide. So how to support in this current situation with this crazy pandemic, COVID-19. Right now it's hard. We are not doing like a actual field course for the students because of the situations, but everyone could just like involve in just maybe small activities, like do not throw away your trash, just try to do simple things that also help. But if you don't mind as well, I was working with the Borneo Nature Foundations, and they have like a very amazing program right now, which is 1 million trees to help replanting the burning area in central Kalimantan, because forest fire is very big problem in central Kalimantan, because the soil the land is mostly peat swamp forest and very easy to get burned. So if you guys want to get involved, the link is here. I could share you after the presentations, or if I could give it to the wilderness societies. Right. Just thanks to Beyond Explorations for the videos and photos, and Borneo Nature Foundation, Running Wild Media for their videos, and WWF, who's also doing like funding for my project, and Emerging Wildlife Conservation Leaders. Thank you very much for your attention. If you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Indah. That was very interesting, and we enjoyed watching videos from the untouched rainforests a lot. I have a question for you.
All right.
So you were explaining that there are students coming to this village and supporting the local people. Does the village have like an end goal? Do they want to continue with just students every year, or do they want to expand and maybe make it like a tourism attraction, somehow invite people from all over the world? Do you know maybe?
Based on my knowledge, they are very support in like ecotourism. They don't really like have actual like goals. We want students every year. They open for visitors from all around the world, but just they close now because of COVID. But yeah, I hope that's answered the question.